So our last story comes from gadgetsndtv.com. It's the Nintendo financial reports. So we're just going to talk a little bit about it. Nintendo has seemingly done very well this last year. So we're just going to kind of get into some of these numbers here. The Nintendo Switch has sold 32.27 million units since the launch of March 2017, with 14.49 million sold last quarter alone. So, not gonna lie, Christmas must have been big for them. This was revealed during the company's latest financial report. Nintendo had a 36% spike in quarterly operating profit, though it dropped its annual sales forecast for the Nintendo Switch from 20 million to 17 million, though it expects to sell 110 million units of software instead of 100 million as previously estimated. The Nintendo Switch isn't the only solid performer, with 3DS sales totaling 74.84 million. Furthermore, 3DS software is at 375.97 million units worldwide lifetime to date, compared to the Switch's 163.6 million units of software total. Now, I think Nintendo only reports physical sales, so just take that with a grain of salt. It could be more.
Yeah.
It's probably, I mean, it's a lot more than that, obviously, but like, just remember I'm pretty sure they only report physical sales.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do, because I was listening to, I think it was on Giant Bomb, they talked about I think that, like, was it Smash or one of the Nintendo games was like number 5 on the most sold or whatever, but it said that it was only physical sales.
Yeah, it was Smash. So
Smash.
Yeah.
Wow, I just burped into the microphone. That was good. For game sales, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has sold over 15 million units, with fighting game Super Smash Bros. Ultimate totaling 12.08 million. Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee have sold 10 million units. So we're going to go over some of the games here. Like I said, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, 15.02 million units for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It sold more units on the Switch than the Wii U sold in total units. So,
Yeah.
And I'm talking about the
Wow.
console, not Mario Kart for Wii U. So, just saying.
And Mario Kart for Wii U was a big seller.
I know. I think it sold like 6 or 7 million units on Wii U. So, Super Mario Odyssey is at 13.76 million. Smash Brothers is at 12.08 million. Dude, that game's only been out for like 5 weeks, and it sold that many. 6 weeks.
And it's still growing. It's still selling.
I know. Breath of the Wild is at 11.68 million.
That's still growing.
Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. They kind of mashed them together because why not?
It's the same
sold
game.
10 million. Splatoon 2 is at 8.27 million. Mario Party is still growing at 5.3 million. I can't believe that game has sold 5.3 million units. 1-2 Switch is on the list at 2.86 million. Mario Tennis Aces at 2.53 million. Kirby Star Allies at 2.42 million. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze at 2.08 million. Come on, guys. Boost those numbers. Let's go. Come on. That game needs to be at like 5 million. Come on. Octopath Traveler makes the list at 1.08 million units, not counting Japan, by the way, because it was not published by Nintendo in Japan. It was published by Square there. Nintendo Labo Variety Kit at 1.06 million, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker rounds out that list at 1.05 million units. Come on, guys. Gosh.
I thought ARMS would be on there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that ARMS isn't on this list, but
Because it sold 1 million. So, well.
yeah, so I don't know.
It would probably be then right after Toad.
Yeah, I bet
Treasure
it's like
Tracker.
hovering right around 1 million units, like right just under 1 million. So
That and Bayonetta 2. Yeah. I will give Nintendo this, that they first party is a knockout guaranteed like seller. Like all those games between $50 to $60 million, $50 to $60, no, $40 to $60 in the million range. That's buku bucks.
I know, and like,
Well, and
And like the Breath of the Wild sales does not include the Wii U version either. So just remember that.
Well, and if I remember correctly, so like kind of back on the sale of consoles, like they sold better in the December than any other console has sold in a December this whole entire generation. So they sold more consoles last Christmas than any other Christmas of any other console.
It just shows you that Nintendo knows what they're doing when they're selling their merchandise. Like, as long as they keep a steady stream of good systems and games going, selling a lot, it don't matter what PS4 or Xbox One does, because Nintendo is just making bank almost every week. There's always somebody reporting that they're excited that they got a Switch, and they're excited that they got this game for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Also, we're gonna talk about the 3DS real quick. The top games on 3DS. They only list the top 10 here. Mario Kart 7 at 18.11 million units. Pokemon X and Y at 16.37 million. Pokemon Sun and Moon at 16.14 million. Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire at 14.17 million. New Super Mario Bros. 2 at 13.08 million. Super Mario 3D Land at 12.41 million. Animal Crossing New Leaf at 12.1 million. Smash Bros. For 3DS almost hitting that 10 million unit mark. Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon at 8.28 million, and Tomodachi Life sits at number 10. Surprisingly, that's a really surprising thing to see at 10 at 6.4 million. Nintendo also said that they are getting reported that they are getting new installments of Pokemon, Fire Emblem, and Animal Crossing franchises this year. We've also kind of discussed the what the Switch is getting anyway. So on an earlier episode. So I mean, their lineup this year is pretty solid still too. So
yeah, I think they're going to be selling more millions. Like Luigi's Mansion is probably going to sell about 3 million, I think. Animal Crossing is probably going. I think Animal Crossing is going to do 5. If they don't split it, I think that's going to do 5 million.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people are excited. More people are excited for Animal Crossing than we think. Animal Crossing. I don't know what it is, man. Like, it's never really captured me, but like, still, Animal Crossing is huge. So.
Well, it's their Sims. I mean, it's like it's their Sims. It's their
Stardew Valley.
Minecraft. It's their it's that thing that's gonna sell massive amounts. And even though like a lot of people, it will seem like it's not that big of a deal, but it like secretly it like just it takes over. Like we see with Minecraft and and like a lot of people like still love The Sims and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It seems like they still have stuff going on with that as well. So
yeah,
but
yeah, I'm gonna play Animal Crossing. There's a rumor that there's another rumor out that Animal Crossing was gonna be their April game, April 29th, which is the same day as Final Fantasy 12.
Yeah.
So I mean, we'll see, but I still
think that's too early.
I know. I think it's way too early for Animal Crossing. I think Animal Crossing is going to be a fall thing because they're going to want people to stick around. Like, you want people to get into the game. Like, my prediction is September because
that's what I'm thinking.
You're going to get people into the game. You're going to get people to buy it, stick around, play, and then you get the consecutive events of Halloween, Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Christmas, New Year's. That's 5 big events in 3 months that you could add updates to the game that people would just absolutely love, So
right.
Isn't that usually when they come out? Is later in the year? I thought the last one, like the one for Wii, for the original Wii. Like I had gotten Wii for Christmas from and and I got that game with it, and I think it had just come out only like a couple of months before Christmas.
It was like around September because the 3DS ones, they came around the summer. I think the festival one that came out for Wii U was, I think, around holiday too. So they mostly the 3DS ones, I think, was the last ones that came out during the summertime because a lot of people was buying it. But I think they mostly come out around the fall. I think the only time that it actually came around April is when it first started out on GameCube.
Yeah. Well, and I think part of that probably though too is because like with the DS and stuff, it sold so that system sells so well that they could release it in the summer and it's not a big deal.
Yeah.
But with the main consoles, I feel like that's something that you'd want to come around September.
Yeah. So we'll see. I mean, I think Nintendo's got a strong lineup. I think their spring lineup's good because Fire Emblem's still listed for spring, which means May, right? Like I still think May is that time period for Fire Emblem. It has been since Awakening. Every Fire Emblem game that's come out has been May, including the mobile game. I think came out in May also. So I mean, Fire Emblem's got that consistent slot. So
well, when it be, I think it's 5 guaranteed games that's going to be big. Animal Crossing, Ultimate Alliance 3, Fire Emblem,
Pokemon,
that one. Dang it,
Luigi's
Mansion, yeah, and then Yoshi's Crafted World will make 6.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, it's not like Nintendo doesn't have a lineup this year. So I know a lot of people have been. Like, we talked a little bit about it on NGR proper. Like, you'll be able to hear it on yesterday's episode by the time this posts. But, like, we've talked about Nintendo's lineup. Like, they've got so many good things coming out and stuff that we don't even know about yet. So, Speaking
They're
of...
the only console that's got, like, a massive amount of things that are coming out.
I know.